Hi, I'm Bill Kirchen, and here we are at Hawkes Plaza in Westbrook, Maine on a nice, quiet Sunday morning. Well, last night, Saturday night, this place was alive with performers and music lovers, all kinds of folks from all over the state, and I was invited up from Austin, Texas to here to celebrate in a festival honoring this building for its role in Maine's rich musical history, and in particular, Maine's own Dick Curless, the Baron, because of my association with the song Tombstone Every Mile. That was Curless's very first hit record in 1965. And 30 years later, I covered it as the title song of my first album under my own name. And by complete coincidence, when I was invited up here, Last Music Company was planning a vinyl re-release of that very album, which is why I'm chatting with you now. So right here, Al Hawkes had a machine shop here at Hawkes Plaza, and in 1956 he decided to start a record company in a record recording industry, and he started Event Records, and he recorded a whole lot of regional country acts from Maine and the surrounds, from Canada and Massachusetts, and these included Dick Curless, who recorded here early in his career with Hal Lone Pine and Betty Cody and their child prodigy son, Lenny Breau. Now, Lenny was considered by many to be one of the great jazz guitar players of all time. He died, unfortunately, quite young. But this club is named after him, this building. It's called Lenny's, and that's why. It's a beautiful mural over here on this side, and let's go take a look at it right here. And at this point, I want to turn this over to the guy, Jay Peterson, who invited me up here and who painted this mural. He's a music historian, a guitar player and singer, and quite an artist, as you'll see. And he and I did the concert last night together, along with the great Duke Levine. Now, the history there is Duke was recording with Dick Curless on his very last album for Ronda Records. So here we go. There it is. I'm going to turn it over to you, Jay.
Well, let's start with the upper left corner here. Dick Curless, the Baron. He is Mr. Country Music in Maine. So there's Dick Curless in that sitting alongside the railroad tracks up in northern Maine. He was from Fort Fairfield. Now here's kind of a double whammy here. We got the entire Breau family. Lenny Breau, probably one of the greatest guitar players that ever lived. And then little Lenny here with his parents, Hal Lone Pine Breau and mom Betty Cody, and then baby Lenny. They got him into the act when he was about 4 years old. All right, wrapping it up here. We've got Al Hawkes and Alton Myers was his full name. They were the first interracial bluegrass duo in the country and in Maine, of all places. And then down here I'm paying tribute to some of the different genres that are in the state of Maine. You can see that. This is just anybody with a guitar, anybody with a fiddler. So many men on this mural, I thought I'd put a woman fiddler in there. There's certainly plenty of them in Maine. We got the guy fishing up on the lake, the winter cabin, the sailboat, the lighthouse, all the things you expect from Maine. So it was really a fun project to do this past winter. All right.
Mighty fine.
There's a stretch of road up north of Maine, and it's never, ever, ever